Hi guys, how you going? Hope this video doesn't log off like the other ones have done. Disconnected. But anyway, I have been thinking about some animals. I'm always thinking about animals because they're one of my whys. So I'm a really big fan of the World Society for the Protection of Animals, which is now the World Animal Protection, which I need to remind myself. But I was thinking about travel and animals, and just something kind of popped into my mind. I'm always following how animals are exploited, and it breaks my heart because there's, you know, there's no need for that, and we don't really. I know there's so many people that love meat. Some I do love, more like seafood, but I'm more aware of things and I try and minimize. There's different foods we can eat to decrease things. There's different, you know, like just different things we can try. Different, there's like, there's so many things we can do that we can change to make not only the planet but other people's lives, animals' lives and stuff. So, it got me to thinking of travel. There's my boyfriend's sister went to Thailand and years back, and I just remember him showing me a picture and said, "Look, my sister's, you know, like having a photo with a tiger." And in the photo, I kind of looked and I was just thinking, this looks a bit weird because normal behavior of a tiger wouldn't be to lie down randomly with someone unless they've been raised from, from cubs. Um, or they have a special bond with a person and not just a random person. And she obviously didn't have that with the tiger. And I was just like, I heard other stories about animals being tranquilized. They have photos, and I thought that must be the case because it was not moving at all. Yeah, it was just a picture, but just the way it looked, just logic came in and just didn't look right. So when you're traveling, I've been to different places and stuff, and I actually just remember I was like 4 and I went to San Diego SeaWorld. My mum knew I like animals, but at the time you don't really think of those things until you're older and thinking, crap, I was actually, in a way, supporting that because, you think of, yay, a whale, I get to see a whale up close. But then you think, oh crap, it's in a big, huge pool. And the one that I saw that was actually on the TV later on, years and years and years, were having a problem. You wonder why, was Shamu. And you know what? Animals don't belong in captivity unless it's the only place they can be with the rest of the planet being destroyed. Whales actually belong in the ocean, not in the Japanese boats being killed, or in a big, huge man-made swimming pool with chlorine and stuff in it. No, and they're social animals. So, yes, I know. I'm so passionate about that. But what I got from these guys is a really cool thing. Like, I've got my passport in it so I can go traveling, which is really cool. And it's got some cool pictures. Like, I'm really into African wildlife and all the stuff in different countries, different species, because it's not the same as New Zealand species. I love New Zealand species too, but for me, I've always gone for the things that aren't in my country. We don't have big elephants unless imported from different countries. So this is really cool. Got my passport, and it keeps your head in, and when other people see it, they think, oh, oh, animals, and the luggage tag, and this is really cool because this is it's a guide to being animal friendly on holiday, which is really a big need. Actually, every person that has a passport needs this. That actually cares about animals, because, and if not, they need to know how to care, learn, because a lot of places exploit animals, and you don't want to go supporting that because, um, in a way, I guess they do it because there were countries. It's a hard one, because the third world countries lack of money, so they use animals, exploit them as a source of money to live, because that's just, they have no other means. But that's not the case. There are other means. There are organisations such as the World Society for Protection of Animals, which is now called Animal Protection, which I got to remind myself. There are ways, like people with bio bears and dancing bears. You know, these guys are helping them get the bear free, and then help them start up a business of their own that's not going to exploit any animals, not going to hurt them. And these things need to be free. It's like us. Do you want to be living in a bloody cage like this? No, seriously? That's what pigs have to go through. Animals and us should never have to go through that. Unless you're a criminal and naughty man, and then you can go to jail. Put your instead of the bear. But like, yeah, just be mindful when you're traveling, because you might think, oh yeah, you know, let's go see a bear and stuff. Like, I'm not against this, but I'm kind of in between. I'm sitting on the fence, because if there's no other places for them and they're not going to get shot, poached, then maybe they're better off there. At least there is an environment where they're protected. They have what they need, as long as there is enrichment, so they don't get, what's the name? They don't go crazy. There's a word for it, where they start repeating behaviours in a specific pattern, like polar bears. There used to be one, I'm pretty sure it was Auckland Zoo when I was little. But yeah, like, just be mindful of when you go travelling and what you can do for animals, because you know you have the power, you have the voice, and they need help. And just have a heart for it, and help other animal lovers. You know, we're a big a big group of people that actually do make a difference in these animals' lives, and it's a really powerful thing to do. You know, so your choice and your beliefs and everything with that do make a difference, and even if it's one person at a time, one animal at a time, we can do this. Like Jane Goodall, you know, and education does matter, because the more people understand certain things and how things are connected, you know, because not everyone knows about dogs and how to look after dogs. People just get a dog and they think, oh yeah, dog does this, and if it doesn't do what I want, then I'll just take it back. But it's not the case. You need to understand them. You need to read a book about them. You need to be around them. You need to observe them. You need to know stuff about them, to care more. You have to take care of it more. You know, like, so a part of it's just common sense. So keep that in mind. Share the love. Protect animals, and I'll catch you again later. Thank you. Bye.